guys, today we're having a look at how to talk about when something starts. You might be wanting to know what time a TV show starts, or in this case, when a class might start. So we start out with our question, which is the event, so whatever it is that we're asking about. Then we tack on this phrase, wa nanji kara desu ka? So for example, in our first question here, we have, when does first period start? 1時間目は何時からですか? So the event in this case is first period, but it could be something like a soccer match or your favorite TV show or anything that has a start time. And then the phrase 何時からですか? So 何時 means when or what time, and kara means from. So for example, it might be similar in English to from what time does first period start? So to answer that question, we simply start with our hour, followed by ji, because ji is the indication in Japanese of hour, and then we follow with minutes. So for example, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and so on and so forth. And the way we indicate we are referring to minutes is by using the word fun or pun, and then we attach the word kara and des. And so what we have is it starts from 8:50. 8時50分からです. So from 8:50. So you can see here our hour is 8, 8. Ji indicates that it's an hour, and then 50 is our minutes, and that's indicated by the word pun in this case. And then kara is our word from. Now we've looked at how to ask when something starts, so now we should look at how to express when something finishes. So again, we'll start here with a question. Again, we have an event plus wa nanji mare desu ka? So in this case, we're just switching out the word kara and replacing it with the word mare, which means until. So in our first example, when does lunch go until? Hiru yasumi wa nanji mare desu ka? Hiru yasumi is our event, and it means lunch. Nanji is what time, and mare means until. So again, to answer that question, we do exactly the same thing as we did before, except we replace kara with mare. So again, we have our hour plus ji, our minutes plus fun or pun, and the word mare, until. So for example, it goes until 1:40 p.m. 午後1時40分までです. So 午後 is actually the word for p.m. or evening. 1時, ichi is 1, ji means hour. 40分 is our minutes. Mare des. So here we have a list of useful vocabulary that you might like to refer to. We have homeroom or PC, homeroom, and then we have periods 1 through 6, and they're all pretty much the same. We just change the number. So period 1 is 1時間目, period 2 is 2時間目, so on and so forth. Our word for afternoon or evening, PM, is 午後. Lunch is hiru yasumi. Cleanup is soji, but we don't do cleanup in Australia. Usually after school in Japan, the students will actually do the cleaning of the school. It's not left up to cleaners or groundsmen to do that. Club activities. So kurabu katsudo. Again, unless you play a sport after school or you have an activity after school, club activity is typically a Japanese thing. After school, every student attends a club activity, whether it's sport, something cultural like a tea ceremony, anything of that nature. Now, to talk about something after school, we use the word hokago. It's a special phrase for referring to after school. And then we have our two words that we've just learned that are new to us, which is from, kara, and until, mare. And then we have the word for hour and minute, ji, and pun or fun. So that's about all for this topic. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know.